electoral area coordinators mechire wonu mu a okoba bia yeto aba no a omo enehwe etotototo niema se de bia betimi akobrane na aboa no mo so atimi de omani adi abato achi ni ade no wonu mu nyina asore ya wonu mu se mo ka nyina ne se wonu mu hunu niema ya Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia ebra oba ya omampani pamutue ni na se na be de akire no woyoye asese oba tifido mantemu a ensem obia kan se omanuom ho se womanto abanfa ma Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia na sabre di omu nyina ye krado se 2028 no wono beto oba e de ama His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia no so atimi abeya omampani na no na electoral area coordinators tie no mo kire se da bi da omo hwede e ba no a na che samafo ko do Dr. Bawumia enti yesi omu nyina amomo saso electoral area coordinators na wo Gushegu wonu nyina so de ya omo se da bi wonu nyina etru omo support de ama Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia na se de dwumade ni sikoye no yenko na yenkonko hwebi abusuya ye nyina nim se aka enafuya kakra bi na MPP wosono kokroko amonyekuyo no wono eko abato no mekire etu ahene ne esi ahene for delegate na wono makoto aba aka koyi de obetu franka e de ama MPP amonyekuyo no said ebeya mfie mpimionu ne aduonu ngo 2028 no wone de NDC amonyekuyo nso so ebepa no betimi e de aka akofeso sese yamane ababeto ya pono so kire se General Asiedu Nketia wode nase aprobo bi esneni so a oko oman ni ntwa so nyina no okoda Ghana for asene no na ebinim busa se sa enase ye we no oda asese Ghana for to abama NDC na NDC ababan mu afe ba ko ni akire ni ana oka akoda ase se afe ba ko ni akire ni boni bia nto oman Ghana na NDC da so tia konya so a wo bo adwuma ana oda asese yensidi no atimi aba form ana oda ase se ene inflation aba form na eniema hudo bebre no asese ekoyie ewo man ni mu ede na ase na General Asiedu Nketia wode eka koma Ghana de hye bi no mu kire se ebia opese wogina se o mampani se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni ho a obese obontu betu franka de mamonyekuyo no bi ena ebia wo hye ase na wo aboro hasuo se de be ya na ne betumi apre na wonu momodo no so no wonu betumi ahye ase na wonu makakai se the general mosquito wono so ehye ho na entoabo yi mu aya ekoso MPP amonyekuyo mu so nam so ama His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia kane MPP aban epenso wona na oye omampani abedi akire na ene wono so bontoa se delegate betimi atie no na wono metimi ato aba ede ama no se obetimi atu franka.
Our journey together in the Greater Accra region, a region of energy, diversity, and decisive political power. From his first stop in Adan to his last stop in trouble, Dr. Bawumia's infectious positive energy is revitalizing the base of our party.
Greater Accra, a bit difficult to have Dr. Bawumia. Eje wo able ko South bi ene Dr. Bawumia ba na 99% bi ene wo market le NDC bi eje wo am really business ye Dr. Bawumia ye na baton 28 am ke wo chaki wo nye le wo chaki le no ko ba ya ke ko le baton 28 no ko be na ba we ye
no njile lo edomoshi lo wani sumo le akeke ba as a president there e ba nye efe loko ha Ghana ma.
From Adentan to Shai Osudoku, from Okaikwe to Koli Klote, Dr. Bawumia's message was clear. A modern MPP must be inclusive, responsive, and connected to the grassroots.
Edwin so me de sa na meka no edwin so e ntina papa anyoma bebre woni tima be bo man Ghana sei no na ye mejai ma ne nkonkotena se ma Ghana man e ma me
both parties ni nyina NDC MPP sa na ade ne ye nipa ne baba ako a onya dini eto aso mienu ana miensa etisi ye de ba oni akoba ako a e o se ye de no ko mienu ni ehu se ono nso ebe ye ye ama.
The energy level in Wejagbawi was unstoppable. His message was distinct and his brand was appealing. Tema, Ashaiman and Ayawasu West Wugon made a definite statement. while his entrance into Dome Kwabenya was electrifying, cementing his popularity among the voting delegates.
January 31st, Yampa Bonyansa, Obetu Frank Aka Yama Osuruko Kwame Nokono. Say Yampa Tikwali Vinipium because I'm like one animono. I was saying Ghana for Conanim. And I nipo Betty Misuti Ghana Conanim. We DMBia Elias Dr. Muhammad Bawumia. Obianibo. If you are Podamamano, Yapodamama Bawumia said, Inshallah.
So far, no compare this season to the previous. This is in the Greater Accra. You chance say you don't know. They say it's prepared for the seat.
Greater Accra reflects the diversity of Ghana, and in all 34 constituencies, Dr. Bawumia's message of reconciliation and party unity resonates across. In my constituency of Ablekuma Central constituency, in Ablekuma North constituency, in many other constituencies in the Greater Accra region, your influence really came to play, where you had former parliamentary candidates and aspirants all rallying in support, in unison, in support of you. How does this make you feel, and how are you going to ensure that you carry this positive energy beyond the 31st of January 2026?
In fact, you've said, looking at the outcomes at Ablekuma Central, Ododo, Ablekuma North, and many other places where people who were opposing factions within those constituencies have come together to support my candidature. It has been so heartwarming, but it's not really happened in a vacuum. We've spent some time in the background, talking to all these opposing candidates in the different constituencies. Unity was one of the problems, or the lack of it was one of our problems in the 2024 elections. It was also one of the reasons why we lost many of the seats that we lost in the 2024 election. And so we are undertaking a conscious effort, and I believe that as a party we must have a conscious effort in terms of approach to unite the party. A united party is really a good vehicle for victory. A disunited party cannot win. And so ultimately it is not just that we are going for a primary. We have to have our eye on the 2028 election, and the battle for 2028 starts now, and the unity we want to build for 2028 starts now. And this is why we've taken the time to talk to all the opposing factions. Ablekuma North was a very good example, where we have the former MPs, Sheila Bartels and Ekwe Friye, who battled it out in the last few elections and primaries and so on. But it was a beautiful, beautiful occasion when we went to Ablekuma North, and they both said, they are going to leave these disputes and so on, tensions behind, and rally behind Dr. Bawumia to be the candidate for the New Patriotic Party for the 2028 election. So you saw all their supporters coming together, and that is what we want to see, a coming together across the MPP. And in fact, after the primaries, God willing, I win the primaries, I am going to spend some time on internal party unity across all the 276 constituencies. We really need to unite this party for the battle ahead.
For Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, unity today and after the primaries is not a slogan. It is a commitment, a journey, a shared future for the NPP and for Ghana.
Na wakopiem ewo Gushegu a eno ewo atifido enkrotuo no mu biye na ebreye a obo ntoa no to na no di isem a okokopiem ewo honom no electoral area coordinators mo fan cheme electoral area coordinators me kire won mu a okọ ba bia yeto aba no a omo enehwe etotototo niam ase de bia betimi akobrane na aboa no mo so atimi de omani adi abato achi ni ade no wonum nyina sore ya wonum se mo kan nyina ne se wonum hunu niam ya Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ebra oba be yo mampani pamutue ne na se na be de akire no woyoye asese wo be tifido mantemu a ensem obia kan se omanuom ho se wo manto abanfa ma Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na sabre di omu nyina ye krado se 2028 no wono beto aba e de ama His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia no so atimi abaye o mampani na no na electoral area coordinators tie no mo kire se da bi da omo hwede e ba no a na che samafo ko do Dr. Bawumia enti yesi omu nyina amomosa so electoral area coordinators ne wo Gushegu wonu nyina so de ya omo se da bi wonu nyina true omo support de ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na se de dwumade ni sikoye no yenko na yenko hwebi
gomi wondan kan de enki wondan kan to connect a fra bana chichi fra kachen tinsin kuti ni ba ta ama kinje mo tuman dam yi kada mai kama atune inshallah kama nanga yi party the first January inshallah all 25 electoral area coordinators ma za yanzu to vote Jilmalana Alhaji Muhammad Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Thank you very much.
Eno so dan chen a enkomatwetwe bi akoso ewo movement television akoso na wohwe enema hodo a amanfo ka no obonten ene enkomatwetwe bi a etimi akoso no na kyese amanfo dodo no a eda so eta Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia chi na ukohwe Kennedy akompre konsoso ne tobo a obo na wonam enkran wonam sotium wonam ayawaso west wogon wonam hifania de na kohwe nipa domo a epudi akom Kennedy achinu a na wahu se Kennedy so o support papa ya o on the audacity o ton no di nsem efa industries ne niema hodo a wo pese wono so se MPP 4 tie no moto abama no a wo ba obetimi aboa ama Ghana yentimi ntu nkwan kwa ama no ne na yakokra niema bia yenya bi hia ne adie ono de wasi ne people se Ghana fon hwe na o muntie ntu aba emfama no na o moto abama no ono de wo bape niema bebre no a ebetumi asesa yenko ne yenkotie nkomodie no akoso ewo movement television efa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ene akompre kon Kennedy Japan ho ne bi
si etimi sekire yesen eka no kura kire nipa se ono abokana Japan afedie wo ya aduebu wo ya agye no kwa obi ya ekọ ekeka eka ne obeye na anopei ye be expose entra ono abokana Japan odinam ene otan a odinam a ode ese party no and no wonder you see ma party for no edika kra ma signal say adia honorable Canada Japan ye no show mabufuo me obia ni me position on global info analytics. I don't take them serious because of niema bia omo ye research organization omo ye adwuma but omo adwuma na omo ye no at times omo ye deliberate some propaganda omo adwuma nim so me I don't take them serious but their latest report by why I didn't know Canada Japan and Crawford they are not sharing the latest report nature say between December and January, Dr. Bawumia appreciated by 3 percentage points. And now, Ura Canada Japan are dropped by 5 percentage points. Tiani pa and Osha Muswa, if December nim eba January muno, and now honorable Canada Japan, one misconduct in home a tropa. And you were dropped by 5 percentage points. And now Dr. Bawumia appreciated by 3 percentage points. And minimum say enru December 31st no January 31st no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebeko nanim e dey asense because party no the son of Canada aboni timpo say obesay NPP party no na de bi obeyi bia o de besay party no na o de entro any otan and o de say party no o kan no se wudi natem anapema me hyase na menye expose kakra bi enfantro 2023 October 5 na MPP boaba no akọ November election akọ flag bearer ọnà Canada Japan ekọ asase radio odu ho no ena ọkọ kachire asase fo se eni Ghana fo nyina se Ashanti region ministry appointment a eba ye nyina no chema wuntumi ene Edward Boateng eba chema wuntumi tie ni yepa chema wuntumi e de Ashanti region nipa na omo pese NPP mom appointment no president Akufo-Addo appoint yom no omo de appointment ni nyina eba ni fie e won kran eno ni omo tena ase na o se yiwe free ha chema wuntumi fa we ko ha chema wuntumi yiwe free ha chema wuntumi fa we ko ha eno hihye ni nyina kama ena odi kokoma president Akufo-Addo ena president Akufo-Addo e appoint no eti minister bia ya appoint no Ashanti region bia no eye wono Canada Japan ena me appoint with the exception of Asenso Boache o se apart from Asenso Boache no minister bia e fa na Santimanta mu bia no eye ono Canada Japan ni fie ena one Edward Boateng ene wuntumi e tena ase wa mana so no ma oni yenu ohene ba enso e grant interview kuma se e ma hoka the same thing. Fast forward from 2023 ebesi 2026 ye say campaign biem na honorable Canada Japan ene ne nkrofo say twom ho na stika say ye man minister ena Bawumia se ompre na opesirimuni na mebisa say o kastikai honorable Canada Japan na odunachi honorable Canada Japan so Ashanti Media appointment nyina on na ye and so honorable Canada Japan and himself feel say we are competent enough for there ankoma ya maubi tieni yo aha na nyansa wo honorable Canada Japan se na waji wo stikadi se wo stika wo ye competent dia anka bria oma president Akufo-Addo ya appointment because o se Ashanti region appointment nyina won na ye wa ma ya maubi ejiwa anya bi ba wo akọ accuse Dr. Bawumia say ono na o se o me mo appointment na wo wi no I say twa no ho biem asan aba say okuru central regional osian onabo asiama wo onabo asiama me na me de call yes mo appointment na me de call ye wunti hiziada pa so kra ne men kasa because Ashanti region hiziada pa if you Ashanti region ni ya man minister of transport Michian o Jubilate house no kra an appointment letter ena me call na me ne chairman kuti ye kwa dani appointment no ene ye de me asiama eti one breath appointment official Ashanti region nyina no eye wo na wo ye me de koye eti wo ye me de ko wie no afei na wo san dan hu biem na wo san hia sisiara pa e wo gate ya no no kura na appointment letter na wo san ko biem na ko suku president Akufo-Addo so na president Akufo-Addo assign e dan appointment ni biem efisi adapa wo na man appointment no e de ma chairman kuti contradiction ene entro ya say wo sum nkontompo afidia wo yi kasabre wo twa entro ba ko a yese da bia wo twa foforo e de support no wo twa nyina so na expose you enti wo na wo ya Ashanti region appointment steka wa mane bi wo wie no wo say wo na wo de appointment ekoma asiama wo wie no wo say asiama no abre a me kope appointment e de ama no na Bawumia e wo hefa Bawumia no support no na Bawumia wo hefa so what it means ne say appointment e ba nyina no clearly you are telling Ghanaians say Bawumia eni se bia wum ba mu wi a na onam Canada Japan kro ya na wasa akwa gina central region say appointment e ba nyina Bawumia na Akufo-Addo e dia masrimufo into defense minister was srim interior minister was srim the same Bawumia so wo say appointment e ba nyina wonu onim ho hwe na ye wo Canada Japan ona ya appointment ni nyina contradiction and through any contradiction ni etimi ye no mo me chance na ye expose the lies and contradictions are ekoso ye ni kan fa honorable Canada Japan on Asasi radio on Ashanti regional appointment ye wi a ye de ayi so be kan ye de Kumasi de ne be kan ye nkoko hemra
of Asenso every minister in Ashanti region the list was done in my house.
Are you telling us this for real?
Yes.
The list was done in your house?
Yes.
Every minister.
And my witness is Edward Boateng. 3 of us. I said, no, put this one here. Put this one here. And I went first to tell.
Okay. So, where ya Asasi radio, dear no. Yamo Kumasi untumi dear no.
Ministers in Ashanti region. I said, Chairman, untumi efra at your class. Let me start questions. What is the way forward for Ashanti region? Because any of the Anukotum and the ministers, Papa, the Monyabi. You cannot blame Akufo-Addo for not doing anything. You have ministers. Won't you mean if you don't know, I'm telling you. So the share me fear and I'm choosing. Now, Mr. Me pass and the was empty. My people, my previous central region, and I'm starting to go here, fix it. In this name, why yes, I get when we are prime ministers, you know. And for Montreal, and Mr. I'm right here.
Okay, may I say it's the relevant portion of Menyano or say waka both on Asase and a waka on Wuntumi Kumase say or no ena oma ono ye Ashanti region appointment nyina enti no Ashanti region for enti blame President Akufo-Addo. Oh dear, amunti blame. Now if you can't blame President Akufo-Addo, can you blame Bawumia? Can you? What's the Asante for ain't mean blame President Akufo-Addo because we have good ministers, but you want them to blame Bawumia? Yakone ono Esiama. Obi o say Ashanti region appointment nyina ono na ye ni fie na ye no. Oni ni pa mienu na ye ono kana Japan Chema Untumi any Edward Boatin and omo ye Ashanti region appointment nyina including Sisi Adapa. Sisi Adapa na oyonu so ye minister no sufi Asante Mantemo. Nti aba ne send afedie Sisi Adapa appointment no o say society on ne kasa. Yen konkohwe ono kana Japan. Aso o kan ono onabo Esiama ewo enfimfiri mantem. Yen ko hemra.
Sisi Adapa and the Ministry of Transport and Mano and Nom Esiama till date. Sisi Adapa in your phone because you see no Jubilate House or the appointment letter train Minister of Transport and I'm chairman Kuti your first of Bibia Papa na Bibia Central Region deputy. They say how? Your mount 19 seats out of 23. Apart from how a Kumsina creative ministry and chief leader. Central job your man be a deputy. Yes, no way. Now you're afraid John Wood is a omrep. Now you're late. The minister Makuti and the papa will be seeing. And I can't correct. Your argument now you're breaking a coup for the say. So Makuti be an hour say, President. Moi ye bi aboa at least minimum dwuma bia ye say transport to be also the ma Esiama e wa na Akufo-Addo eko na ono enya post no no bi na chi no wo ye bi ni ko ye minister Niana Odinachi and Nay, no away. Where was he? Now, honorable Aye.
All right, Medase Alkaline, Medase Party, away honorable Canadian Japan. 81 breath or say Ashanti region appointment in your ye on the field, including Sisi Adapa. Another point, or say Obejina a year or Central Regional, or say Oka Asante Mantem or say Asante Mantem appointment in a Mifi near no, Mena Mea Muncrophone in a minister, or do Central Regional, or say Mishia Sisi Adapa, no acquiring appointment to the da. Sisi Adapa to Ashanti region, and I'm Mishia no Getiano, and or the chair may say I'm a transport minister, and I'm a coin a miniature Kuti, your coaching team Akufo-Addo sa, and a J Edema. Honorable Esiama na sabre no nipa no ana Esiama and no di na china Bawumia no na wo hefa so it means say vindication say Bawumia ni se bia in the appointment course but no can Japan na owo ensa wom and again what ya Asante Mantemu na can Japan aba say ono ne pe wasem on say ye Asantini trade minister no transport minister also on pe obedi ama obi office Central Region. The same way, ye mobi office room appointment or see no so one pen so say adenti na say obi appointment mo obi a office room. Adentia, na emfa mo obi office Central Region. and the same person no na state council be gina ho say I can yi a man appointment and about Bawumia so one penny fan koma anta and adama or yes ceremony meanwhile sticker only pay ya wudi na chi or say sentimental appointment nyina on na ye but the person didn't find you to be competent enough so more appointment only pana who sticker say or you competent enough no be man appointment. But today what has changed? Contradictions any entrona make come ebini again this weekend in the Greater Accra region here. Mefa entrona course nyina mefa one constituency Adenta constituency. Na Adenta mini kan enfa mebo ona kan Japan video Adenta mebo 2 videos ona kan Japan Adenta. Na ona kan Japan say Adenta ye a traditional seat. Ena Dr. Bawumia abegi seat no edi amana konta. Pacho muntie ni you. Adenta constituency yet in 2004. During the 2004 election, Oparaham on the win ye ma MPP. 2008 NDC be win yem say Amadu Sorogo. 2012 NDC SN win yem say no Yashimo. 2016 ana Ashimo ne Eduasare. Say Eduasare sukra occupy esa seat ni da. Yes, Eduasare 2016 ya abo abia Samoa ebe win ye. Ena 2020 ena Samira Nua Adam Muhammad ebe win ye na osa win 2024. Out of the 6 elections I had to Adenta no NDC winning 4, MPP winning 2. So how can you say your friend is saying Adenta MPP traditional seat? You can't say baby a traditional seat a baby said Domi Kwabenya. And I can say a traditional seat ma MPP no be a lusua na ot yet because Domi Kwabenya has always been NPP. Adenta a seat yatu abama kumaku ensia. Ensia na yatu no NDC winning a 9, NPP winning minu. So how do you say Adenta a traditional seat? But now can Japan ko jina Adenta constituency? And I know the reason why Ntiana oh yes sir, because during the last primaries no winning Adenta by 1 vote. I think winning Adenta by 1 vote. So now can Japan ako jina Adenta constituency? Okodu hono or say Adenta for seat a traditional seat Emma MPP no. Bawumia abejia manakonta ne yiri nua Ramadan na isan se na konta contest wo hanti wa meye campaign wa maha ameye campaign na ojai seat no edema na konta na mi bisa se onabo kan Japan constituency wo Asen Central no patro house Bawumia konta ne gina ho ana house nipa no gina ho a obi ti ona kan Japan G seat no edi free ni nsem no so ono so ye kremuni esa se Ramadan no a patro no so oye Bawumia konta entro fita eno na kan Japan ko twai no na metro ni nti a me se entro patro mayemmo ona kan Japan entro ko twai na denta weekend yi mi wi a na machro ne ona kan Japan se nam so a 2016 Adenta constituency 2020 Adenta constituency NPP lusu no na ma boy no so atro na wan kasa wa deduction no na wa subtraction no na wan say entro say no crew na wa watimi ho ye ni kan fa entro na weekend ye course na san ye ni kan ko hwe no
yo ha obetimi aka kire o say ompeke ne die Japan na ope obi wan na waboa Adenta constituency e che me Canada Japan ebiem MPP winning Adenta enipa bi ebetina yeso wa hanti you lose a traditional seat na wey omonimu anyi omu fadie omu sawo akakabinsam a omu ye wa ha se chinchina yebema enipa bi akọ onipa no ko no ontimi nya campaign e wa Adenta ontimiye campaign wa Adenta ha isa na konta wakunta ya NDC ni waje seat damano edu ha umaye campaign Why no your campaign now many power now kunta a traditional seed like a denta.
Okay, me that say you wait to me there see you see one first of all am I exposing no adenta anye traditional seat. Adenta can never be a traditional seat. Ya to abensia fi 2004 base 2024 adenta out of the 6 no NDC are winning 4 MPP are winning 2. How do you say it's adenta a traditional seat? Adenta anye traditional seat. Ebiem it's a lie. Where yen can eza or ye penin to try and try be catch no e yen tro so be kase Bawumia nkoye campaign e wa dental constituency e ba to the cover pictures ne bra uwia now the video no roll pictures nyina Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wanko anko hye ho okeka nkoye ananko hia delegate anya rally. Dr. Bawumia went into the constituency na oko around the constituency to campaign patro akosua menu 2024 no na MPP candidate for a dental constituency and Bawumia man in Saswim. But away, and ya sin of who, Pato roll pictures, Nintentem, who ya name video no. To way, a year NPP rally, I say, Kosia menu, na wako, na yera, a year Mahmoud Bawumia, aqua campaign, you see, aqua campaign, a dental constituency. Eddie Amano, my embo video, I think a video no ebeboa, my embo video no of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaigning. Ewo adenta constituency abira na osi fini basi mu na owura store mu owura market owura dwam na oyese no ye campaign ti ono kan Japan ka agina ka say Dr. Bawumia nkoye campaign wa adenta constituency a ejento wa twantro no we ye kan nya temnidie opani ni wa twantro ya che no memo video na tie fon hwe. So anyway hwe akosua menu pictures na say video bi ho na yenyi initiative we be ko greater Accra anya hwe nti de yenye netem nti say honorable kan Japan ye kasa person say party no a na microphone tie say because we nyina kire say ye mfa otan ehye nipam say na be ya mantimi amwinim say mintimi nwini manwini kura no a na masem Batman ye say mu ye say de ewi ani ewi game over ye ko em saka video. So abusia we ye expose enti video na media tree say pictures na me ba be ka say Photoshop but your video don't lie and you saw akosua menu odi Dr. Bawumia chi omunam adenta constituency and yes sir okojina rally as kasama call you they entered the constituency and campaign for akosua menu any MPP adenta constituency ya na anye and now ye because on can Japan as a party for before and my party for 2.1 million MP Anko Twaba. And said Dr. Bawumia and can ebejina denta kase Bawumia na abeji adenta seat ediamana konta me pacho yentro. Dr. Bawumia campaigned Adamu reference Ramadan. Ena na ho odin sin ya boabia samano beji seat no. Na eno kra no Pacho onabu kan Japan pacho share onabu kan Japan ya babia samama me yemisa onabu kan Japan say okwa asase radio ye bisa ne say eba ne san na NPP elusu adenta constituency edema NDC omienti asamo ka kire ho edefa ya babia samoa na oye MP no ene ni enti a NPP lusu ye yenti we ye 2023 yenko timra
the waste to the party. No, you see, I've had a nice conversation with you, but if you bring it up,
please stay nice. But I mean, do you think that?
If a video for Honorable Can Japan as a Yabuabian Samoana, I want me specific videos so that and we can say, oh yeah, Photoshop. So get me the right video. Honorable Can Japan Yabuabian Samoa. Then if I check for yeah.
No, you see, I've had a nice conversation with you, but if you bring it up,
please stay nice. But I mean, do you think that
whatever is a waste to the party? He is a waste to the party. I've told you everything that is going on. What role has he played? The problems we are facing in MPP with communication is because of Bawumia Samoa. His arrogance, he lost because of his arrogance at Adenta. And now he's coming out with a tweet. Please.
He actually said this this morning on apparently it's this morning on GTV.
You see the demonstration I'm going to make against him. You see what is happening in the party because they don't want the truth. Now they are taking some people out and demonstrations, fighting, all going on everywhere because of this election. These people a breed like Bawumia Samoa. That's the problem. What is Bawumia Samoa's contribution in the party? I want to know Bawumia Samoa. What is his contribution?
I'd like you to make me a promise.
It is because of Bawumia Samoa. If John Boadu from my hometown doesn't take time, he's going to lose because he did that to bring that jerk as communication director.
Okay.
He brought Bawumia. He's a jerk. Who the hell you think he is? Bawumia Samoa is a jerk, and I tell you, he's a waste in the party. What is he doing for the party? Is it not the same Bawumia Samoa who came to my house in East Legon and begged like a kid?
Enti Bawumia Samoa, according to Honorable Can Japan, NMPP Lusu Adenta seat no Edema NDC in 2020. Now the same Samira Bawumia niano and the contest here. By Nadia, we're trying to home and tentama U10 10 Ababa pan in U10 say Ayadwa. But boy U10 CC and or say Afedi Bawumia and na Oninuya Ramadan. Akwa sa seat no Ediama NPP4. So I was here. Met me kasa me call on met me call on and on. Many videos be brave. Na yedi actually say in some honorable Can Japan Kanina and no cre. The last one na me mother Sabrenoma Akwabana Omabamu. Honorable Dominic Nitiu. While responding to the tribal and religious commenter, honorable Can Japan Nama Oye. Say a Sirimu intimidating Crawford with Sirim. And they are supporting Sirimu MPs. They are supporting Dr. Bawumia because of his ceremony. And Sasemu Mabeka, da me can Sasemu, Adiachi, Chairman Bugri Nabu framing. And also Other Masepa. I was a semina, Meka, ehun. Any Dominic Nitu so Esisuha say, ye ka enipa, Oma stick it to Omo principle, say, they go for a competent candidate and not a tribal candidate, and not in region, not less in MPP. They have been very consistent. Said they don't vote based on tribe, they vote based on competence. With the new patriotic party. But if I Dominic Nitu, na remember that Sabino Makaba, na Imran Komuni, Yanko Hemra.
Since the beginning of Ghana, Northerners have never in their lives voted because the person comes from the north. Never. Northerners, especially on the UP and in MPP, have never voted because the person is a Northerner. We have never followed the person because he's a Northerner. Never. Our elders, our grandfathers never taught us that we should follow somebody because he's a Northerner. Dombo, Chief Tolona, and those who left this tradition for us had 15 MPs. Busia was alone, 1 MP. They gave leadership to Busia. They could have given it to themselves because they had 50 MPs. Busia had 1. They gave the leadership to Busia because they said this is the right thing to do. That is the Northerner. In 1996, Alhaji Malik Yakubu, the MP for this particular constituency, Yendi, he contested. Malik had 7 votes. Even the Yendi people, he did not get the Yendi people vote. Because they decided that the best person to bring power to MPP was President J. Kufuor. So they all voted for J. Kufuor. They didn't vote for Malik, even though Malik was from the north. Our great son from Yendi, the late Alhaji Aliu Mahama, his son is sitting down here. He was the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. When you are president, you have a vice, and the president is not there. The logical thing is that when the president is gone, the vice should step in. But when the opportunity came, Northerners said, no, it is not yet your time. It's the time of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. We followed Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. We voted for him 3 times before he became president. Today, we are not rooting for Mahmoud Bawumia because he's a northerner. We are rooting for him because he is the most competent person. Choboy, he is the one that will give us power in 2028. He is going to win the last, inshallah, by the grace of the Almighty. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is going to be the president of the Republic of Ghana in 2029. Choboy, so let nobody say that Northerners, the MPs, the opinion leaders, amen, are following Bawumia because he's a northerner. We have never followed people because they are from our places. Never in our lives. We believe Bawumia is the best. He is the best vice president Ghana has produced before. He has shown it when he was vice president. So when he's president, he would deliver and make the North proud, make Ghana proud, make Africa proud. That's why we are following him. So boy.
And the assertion said, Northerners and so follow Bawumia because or a Northern and also intro. And I know me prove ha. Amadana me say Chema Bugri Nabu Kra Ephraim. E was Sasam, Honorable Dominic Nitu, and so Eddie Atosum. T. MOBA na down. Obia enko campaign. Dr. Bawumia Kwe or can you beat me? And I will bring a champion crassi on Namstream, or also can you beat me? A Duchumu can you beat me? And ye Cabrera Pont